Push. Okay. And so we have Pete the cat. I love my white shoes. And there's going to be a character named Pete. And we're going to look at where it takes place. And I want you to think about what happens at the beginning, the middle, and at the end. And what's so cool is how Pete handles it all. I think we might learn something from Pete the cat. All right, so here's the next page. Would you rather keep your new shoes clean or have fun using your new shoes playing outdoors? You get to click on it. So it says on the right side, oh, you know what? I think on the right side, they had two little words that I mixed up. They go to another side. But you vote on the right side. What's on the right side? Can you read that?
They're good with the good at spot.
Okay, so which one would you want to be good at? So first, we'll answer the question we see on the screen. Would you rather keep your shoes clean or play outdoors and have fun with them? I already know your answer. You want to keep them clean and stay inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you. I would do the, well, it depends on the shoes. If they are running shoes, I want to go outdoors. If they're my fancy shoes, I'm staying inside, keeping them clean. All right, now, and then the next question on the side that you get to click on, would you rather be good, like school be really easy or be really good at sports? What would you rather?
School.
So you get to click on that. So vote. Good choice, Val. My other kids are picking the other one. I was like, no. They're like sports. All right, let's see the next one. So this is what we're gonna go over at the end. So I will break that down a little bit here. All right, so we have a story for you, and we're gonna start with Pete the cat. All right, oh, that's Teach the Leprechaun. That's if we have bonus time. All right, so here we go. We got, oh, I had Pete the cat. It's a really catchy tune. I think you're gonna really like it.
Grammarly can help you write
got a
quickly
commercial.
and confidently, so
3,
you never have to slow
2,
down at work.
1.
Instant correct.
Oh, here we go.
Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song.
I love my white shoes. 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 I love my white shoes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Pete stepped in a large pile of...
What fruit did he step on?
Strawberry.
Yeah, strawberries. Here we go.
Strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Red. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
He kept walking along and singing his song.
I love my red shoes. 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 I love my red shoes.
Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of...
What did he step in, do you think? Look at the
Blueberry.
blueberries. Now look at the word and try practice reading it. Here we go.
Of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Blue.
Did Pete cry?
No.
He kept walking along and singing his song.
I love my blue shoes. 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 I love my...
Oh
no. Wait a minute. So far in the story, Pete started out wearing what color shoes?
White.
Yeah. And then they turned red. Then they turned what?
Blue.
So now what do you think is going to happen? What do you predict?
Brown.
You think it's going to be brown?
Yeah.
Because you saw the word puddle? I think you're right. You are using your clues. Here you go. Are you liking the story?
Yeah.
All right.
In a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
He kept walking along and singing his song.
Here we go. My brown shoes. I love 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 my brown. Oh,
no. Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? What?
there you go. You got your word. You see the word white. Isn't it? So you have long I. Make the E, helps the I say its name. White. But the H is silent. Isn't that weird? So you have white. All right, here we go. Do you think he's going to be mad?
No.
You're supposed to say what? Goodness, no.
Got it? No.
Ah, good job, Belle. All right, here we go.
But now they were wet. Did Pete cry?
Yes, no.
He
Goodness.
kept walking along and singing his song.
I love my red shoes. I love my wet 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 shoes.
The moral of Pete's story is no matter what you step in, keep walking.
Oh, do you see that? The moral of the story is no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song.
Along and singing your song because it's all good.
Aww. Very fun. So you saw how at the end too, they said like the key words there. We were talking about breaking them down. Let's look at this. Right there. The moral of Pete's story is no matter. Could you read the next part?
Strawberry.
No matter what?
What?
Here, maybe I should make it bigger. Okay, I'll point to it. No matter what,
What?
Y-O-U,
Yeah.
uh-huh, T, yeah, S-T, you see step
That.
and now down
And
K-E-E-P.
pink.
Yes, good job. No, see I-N-G, it starts with a W.
Yeah.
So you start with a W. Can you try reading that word? W.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Oh, is it hard to see?
I'm gonna do the next one.
Okay. A-L-O-N-G. Keep walking. L.
Walking.
Mm-hmm.
Singing. Donuts.
Yeah, along. And what's the S word? S, I-N-G. I-N-G. S.
Sing.
Yeah, singing. And what's this next word? Y-O-U-R. Yeah.
Donuts.
Your.
Donuts.
Yeah, singing your song. I love seeing like when I was singing and I was kind of dancing and I noticed you were kind of dancing too. It made me so happy. I thought, oh, you love music and I love music.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. All right. So we have that one. Now I'm going to go back to this. All right. So do you see yours on your screen somewhere? Oh, I probably should stop sharing, right?
Yeah.
I am so, let's see here. What is going on? Let's see here. Okay, wait a minute. Belle. Okay, you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay. And then before, did you see this?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh. What did you see when we were going through? Oh, you didn't see this?
No.
No. Oh my gosh, Belle. You should have said something to me. We just went through that. Oh my gosh. I am so, oh, well, I'm just going to let it play so you can see it again. Oh my gosh. Here you go.
Pete the cat was
Can you
walking
see it?
down the street
Yeah.
in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song.
And then when you're,
I love my white shoes. 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 I love my white shoes.
Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Red!
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song.
I love my red shoes. 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 I love my red.
Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes?
Blue!
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
okay, so now we're going to read it. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along. He says, what? I love my blue shoes. 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 Oh no, Pete stepped in a large puddle of, you can read the next word, of
Of
mud.
mud.
And then you can read, what color did it turn his shoes?
Brown.
Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
Very good. Okay. Brown, did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along singing his song. What does he say? I love my what? I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Yeah. Oh no. You can read the next part. We have Pete stepped in a bucket of water and all the brown and all the blue. Can you read the next part? And
The red.
and we're what?
Wash.
Oh, Oh, sorry. Yes, washed away. What color were they now?
White.
Yeah. But now they're wet. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
All right. Oh, goodness, no. He kept walking along and singing his song, right? Look, he has a banjo now. What's he singing now? What does this say?
I want my wet shoes. I want my wet shoes.
I love my... And squeak, squeak, squeak. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And the moral, this is the part. I am so, oh my gosh, I think the moral of Pete's story is, you read it, honey.
No matter what you step in, keep walking on and singing your song.
Oh, you did such an awesome job. I'm so proud of you. And then let's see here if it's going to do the next part. Oh, so keep singing your song because it's all good. And look at them. Your cats ever sit like that?
No.
No, they don't lounge, or your cat doesn't lounge all over the couch?
No.
No. Aw. All right. So I love this. You did so good. So now we can go back to this. And could you read this first word?
Strawberry.
Next word?
Blueberry.
Yep. And then gotta move you out of the way. Okay, this word?
Walking.
Uh-huh.
Singing.
Uh-huh.
Goodness.
And we shouldn't just say goodness. You know what we should say? Goodness, no. So anytime your parents ask you to do something or ask you if you like something that you don't, say goodness, no. If you want to say no, remember to add goodness. Kind of fun. All right. So you did a wonderful job. And then I'm wondering about, okay, so your math, reading some other words, story elements, the story elements. So let's go ahead. Let's just recap. So who was the main character? And Pete the cat, I love my white shoes. Oh, that's the other story. Gotta back it up to the one that is, oh, commercials. There you go. So this one, Pete the cat, I love my white shoes. All right. So can you tell me who are all the characters involved?
He.
Yeah.
Tom. And
Where does the story take place? The setting, like time and place.
Walking puddle.
Yeah. So he's on a walk and he keeps walking into different things.
Yeah.
So would you say the stories always have a problem and a solution? In this case, what was Pete trying to show you? That all his problems were what? They were no big deal.
Yeah.
Right? The moral, remember what was the moral of the story? Remember that?
Yeah.
the whole point? What's his attitude? What's Pete's attitude about things going wrong?
Keep walking around. Keep walking, singing the other song.
Yeah, because why? He thinks everything is still what?
Happy.
Yeah, and he kind of and so that he thinks everything is still good. Look at that, his attitude says he's like, because it's still good. So chill. All right, so that was awesome. And then you have you really improved. You did good on all your words. I love it. Love seeing how you do that, like at the beginning and at the end. The math, I'm curious to know, like when we look at doing some addition, subtraction. Now, when you do your math, Belle, make sure you have you try to do your math first. Don't just use a calculator. Okay. Always try, because you want to see, how am I thinking? What am I doing wrong? And when you get it wrong, I want you to write it out correctly. So you start working and interacting with it, even though it can be really hard, All right. And let's say that you're doing, I'm gonna minimize this, and I'm gonna open up a different one if I can get to it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to math section. Whoops, not this one. All right, go to the math. There we go. All right. And so look at these cute guys. All right. So in this one right here, this math problem here, I'm going to show you. Do you know that there's 4 of these guys that have the answers, right? So you have a tiger, a rhino, a monkey, and a panda bear, and they each have one. But down here, there's only 3 math problems. So what we want to do is we want to do our math, and we can check ourselves with the animals. We want to see, because to solve the problem, you match the sum to the child's favorite zoo animal. And you move the correct animal to the child's poster. One animal will not be used though. All right, so do you have something to write with? Like your plastic paper, marker or something? You can write this down? Or Belle, can you write right on the screen?
No.
Because I can share this with you. And then you could write on the screen.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna hit. Okay, so I'm gonna write Belle addition problem. Okay, so I'm gonna make a copy of just this page, and I'm gonna put your name on it so it goes to you, like in your drive. So now I'll go to the share. Come on, so slow. Oh, it drives me nuts when the computers are slow. All right, so we don't want to change. We want to change it so anyone with us. So we're gonna say anyone with a link can edit. Done. All right, and then oops. Then I'm gonna share that link with you. So now your email, what is it? 27 and then Belle. I mean not Belle. That's Micah. 27. All right, I'll put in. It's not coming up. That's weird. All right. So I'll just give you the link and I'll copy that and I'll put it in our chat. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing, which I got to figure. Come on. Oh my God, this is so, okay, I got to close that window probably. All right, let's stop sharing, go to chat, and then right click paste, and here you go. There's your link. So if you open that up, we'll be looking at the same screen. Do you have it open? You got it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so now
It is loading.
it's loading.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because I can see that you're not on it yet. Oh. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you don't have to share your screen because I can still see it. All right, so now, all right, let's look at the one where you have 38 plus 25, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to first do 8 plus 5. And so I'm going to guide you on this one. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So when you write 13, you put your 1 here, and then you put a 3 down here. See how that looks? You had to carry it over. So
Yeah.
8 plus 5 is 13. And then if you need visuals, like sometimes, let's see here, visuals for adding, and I don't want fractions. Somehow the computer wanted to finish my sentence, and it's like, nope. Okay. And then let's have objects. And then, oh, I know I could do, I could have a number line. Number line. Okay, and oops. Okay, right click, image anew, and okay. So now I'm going to put this over here so you have a visual. Right click. Okay. I'll make this bigger so you can see it. All right. So when we're doing adding only, so I can actually crop this one. So I'm going to make it so it's not taking up all that space. And then you can use this little, I wish it, all right. And then numbers increase left to right when you add, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that, and you can see that now, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now, so when I say 8 plus 5, I would start at the 8 and I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have to do one more, then that red line has to go to 13, right? So that's how I put down 13 on that first problem. Now I have to add 3 plus 2 plus the 1 on top. So what do you think? What is 3 plus 2 first? What is that?
1, 3.
You go. So you can start here on the number line and say there's 3, and then I'm going to add 2. So you go 1, 2.
1, 2.
And so let me put the little visual on there. Let's do, oh, I know I can do. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste, and I'm going to cut this one so you see the arrows. All right. So they said add 3. Okay. So you're going to start here, right? And you're only going to add 3, not 4. So we have to stop it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So now what is, oh, I'm sorry, it's 3 plus 2. So this is even easier, right? But then we have one more after that. So I'm going to make it 3 plus 2. So do you see how on the number line you start on the 3, you go 1, 2. So what is 3 plus 2?
1, 1, 2, 5.
Yeah, 5. So you can type in 5. Well, wait a minute. We have 5, but don't we have to remember the one that we carried over, the 1 at the top?
1, 2, 3, 4. 9.
So we have 5. So look at the number line. You're on 5. We have to add one more because of the carried over one, right?
6.
6 is right. Good job. Yes. So we had to add one more, so it goes to 6. So you put 6 there. Now, do you see how at the top, this guy, that means that's his favorite animal. And the answers match up, 63. All right. So now let's go ahead. I'm gonna take and crop this so we don't get confused by that with the next one. All right, kiddo. So now we have, in the next problem, when I look at 26 plus 28, do you know what 2 numbers we should add first?
6 and 8.
Yes. And so we have to do 6 and 8. So on all those 2 numbers, 8 is the biggest. And I have to add 6. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the number line and I'm going to start on the 8 because I have to add, how many do we have to add to the 8?
9.
What's above the 8? What number is that?
8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm in the middle number and you said 6 plus 8 is what we're going to add first. Look at the middle number. You see 26 plus 28. And you just got in telling me that we're going to do the 6 plus 8 first. Right?
9.
And so I'm looking at the number line. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to start on 8 and I'm going to add 6. So now look at the number line. I'm going to start the 8 and I have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm touching the number line. I started on 8. What do I end at?
9.
The last arrow, what number is it pointing at when you count 6? See the,
16.
do you see how you had to jump over to each one by when you add 1 to the number line? So if you have 8 plus 1, do you see how it's pointing to the 9? And if I add another 1, it's 10. If I add 3 total, then it's 11. Do you see how what I did is I start with a number line and I am counting up. I make sure I add those numbers. So I just do the hop and the number line is helping you. You're going, okay, 8, and then you got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, I added 6 to 8. So 8 plus 6 is, what's it pointing to? 14. Do you see how it's pointing? 14, yeah. All right. So I'm going to put the 14 here. Now watch. So I put a 1 here. And I'm going to put what number here?
4.
Yeah. So 14. Now, what do I need to add next?
2, 2.
Yeah. What's 2 plus 2?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. And then you have 1 more at the top. So you go 4 plus 1. That's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can do a touch math on that, can't you? Okay. So what's 2 plus 2 plus 1? You can do the touch math how you did it. You got 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And the 1 above. So it's, see the 1 right here?
1. 6, 5, 4.
So you have 4, and you have to add one more. What's 4 plus 1?
5.
Yeah. So do we have one up here? Looks like her favorite animal is?
5, 4.
Yep, so it says 54. So you have 26 plus 28 equals 54. Let's look at the first problem. The first problem, can you read that number? 38 plus?
33 plus 17.
Okay, so our new problem. So we're going to add what numbers first? What will we add first?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Okay, so we're going to add on the end. Let me get my arrow here. Where's my arrow? There it is. There we go. Okay, and then let's make it. What's your favorite color again?
Green?
You want green?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my, oh, I'll do this green. And we'll make sure it's filled in. All right, so right here, we have 33 plus 17. But we're gonna add the first column. So we need to add this first, okay? So we always start with the larger of the two numbers. We say 7, and then you can add to 3. You can do a touch point. So you go, okay, so I got 7, then I go 8, 9, 10.
10.
Remember how, okay, so if you have 10, remember now the next thing is, wait a minute, where do I put the 1? Do I put it up here or down here?
Up here.
Yeah, and then the 0 is down here for your 10. Okay, so now I have to add all of those. So now I start with the largest one there, and I say 3, and I can do touch math. So what do you have? Count, go ahead and count, because we have to add the 1 here, and we have to add that one. So go ahead, start with 3, and then you can touch math and do 3. Go ahead, next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay. Okay, so you have 5. Do you see what's his favorite animal? Is that a rhino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I gotta have the fireworks go off and have like the whole celebration because you worked so hard. Oh my gosh. All right. You are fabulous. Incredible, Belle. You are awesome to work with. I had so much fun. So just recap, you did a lot of math. You did your reading and your awards. I cannot believe how well you are doing. So I want to tell you congratulations and keep up the awesome work. Amazing. All right. So I think the last thing I just want to show you though is when I went here and I type into my, is my screen still sharing?
No.
Okay, so let me share. Share. All right. Move this out of the way so I can see better. Okay, so I'm gonna type in Belle. Then you're gonna see certificates. So we have here. You at the end, you excelled on 20 level D language arts skills. Da, 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 da. Congratulations. What's another one you have? Or outstanding completion of 8,000 questions. Holy moly, whoa. Next. Also, you've done over 3,500 math problems. Isn't that amazing? That's so cool. You got, now do this, Belle, put your hand up. One hand up. Now reach all the way behind you. And pat your back. And say, I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
All right. Have a good day. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.
Bye.